Dear students, welcome to our class. Today we are going to discuss about first chapter of the history. So what is the name of the chapter? What is the name of the first lesson? What, where and how and when. So what means and what happened in the past. Where means where those things are happened. How means how the things were happened. When, which time and which year these things are happened in the past, we are going to discuss in this lesson. Okay, first one here, see that people lived along the banks of Narmada river for several thousand years. In the North India, or not north, it is a central India, Madhya Pradesh and Bihar, and where these Narmada and Tapati rivers are flowing. These rivers are flowing in a central India. In these rivers, the people are lived near to the banks of rivers. Okay, why the people lived only the near to the banks of rivers? Because they will get water source. Water is very important to survive the anything, survive the animals, survive the human beings, okay, survive the trees, whatever it needs water. So the people, they lived near the river banks. Okay, here those people are called as hunter gatherers, because at the starting time the people, they don't have any, they don't know how to prepare food, they don't know about the making the food, cooking the food. Those people simply, they hunted animals, they go here and there and they gathered food. So that's what those people called as a hunter gatherers. Sulayman and Kirtar Hills, northwest. Where are these Sulayman and Kirtar Hills are located? These hills are located in the northwest. Okay, first began to grow crops such as wheat and barley 8,000 years ago. In the 8,000 years ago, the people started to cultivate crops like wheat and barley. First, what crops they cultivated? Wheat and barley. When it was cultivated, they cultivated in the year 8,000 years ago. Rearing of animals, they rearing animals like sheep, goat and cattle. Okay, we know about sheep and goat and cattle. The people know about these domestic animals, they reared these animals. Lived in villages. These people, ancient people, okay, first people, they lived in the villages. They don't know about what is the towns and how the people lived in a city. People, they don't know. So simply they lived in a village life, like a village life. Next one, Garo Hills. Where these Garo Hills are located? These Garo Hills are located northeast Vindhya and central India. Northeast Vindhya mountains are there. In the central India, these Garo Hills are located. Okay, in these people also lived in these areas. These areas, the people activities are agriculture. Agriculture means here also the people cultivated the wheat and barley crops. Okay, Vindhya's place where rice was first grown. In Vindhya's place, in Vindhya Hills, the people started to grow the rice. Okay, where these rice first evolved in India? Vindhya, near Vindhya Hills. Okay, next one, Indus and tributaries. Indus is a river. What is Indus? Indus is one of the river name. In the 4,700 years ago, earliest cities flourished on the banks of these rivers. So first cities like Mohenjo-daro and Kalibangan, these cities, first cities are Harappan cities. We call it as also the Harappan cities or Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization was flourished in the river of Indus. Okay, where these Indus river flows, these Indus river flows in a Himalayas. From the Himalayas, this Indus river flows. Okay, Ganga and its tributary Son. So Ganga river also coming from the Himalayas. When these river flowed 2500 years ago, cities started developing. So Ganga and Son rivers, okay, these river banks, the people started growing. City life was started 2500 years ago. They developed, the people slowly they developed. Next one, south of the Ganga, Magadha rulers were powerful, large kingdom. So these rivers, they started kings, slowly they started kingdoms, and kings are very, here Magadha kingdom is a first kingdoms are called as a Janapadas or Mahajanapadas. Magadha is one of the biggest Mahajanapada among the 16 Mahajanapadas. Okay, next one. The word Indus, India, come from the Indus called Sindhu in Sanskrit. So how the India name came into existed, came into evolved? Indus river. Because of the Indus river, the foreigners like Arabs and Turkish, they came to India, they call it as a Indus river. So based on that Indus river, slowly they call it is a Sindh. Okay, in Sindhu in Sanskrit language. So the India name is came from the Indus river. Okay, 2500 years ago, Iranians and Greeks called river Indus or Indus. So already I told you that Greeks or Arabs and Iranians or Iraqs, they called this Indus river. Okay, or based on that name, our present India name came into existence. The land, the east of the river was called India. So east of the land, India, this Indus river is India is where India is located east of the Indus river. So that's what India name came into existence, and that is called, we call it as Britons call it as East India. Britons established East India because India is located east side of the Indus river. That's what they call it as East India. Bharata, group of people who lived in the northwest mountain in Rigveda. In Rigveda, India name called it as a Bharata. Okay, Bharata Desha or Bharata. Bharata means group of people. So at that time, at the starting time, the people, they lived group wisely they lived, because they are hunter gatherers. So group wisely they went and they gathered the food and they hunt the animals. So these group means it's a Bharata, call it as a group. Okay, finding about the past. So how we can know about the past? Using the manuscripts, page from the palm leaves. So ancient period, which they don't know about paper and how to prepare the paper and these paper mills, these all are, they don't know about all these things. So simply they wrote on the leaves of some of the palm leaves are played a key role to know about the past. Which trees bark from the Himalayas. So these trees are available only in Himalayas. Written by hand. How they written these palm leaves? On the palm leaves they written with their hands. Okay, written in Sanskrit, Prakrit and Tamil. These are the oldest languages in our country. So what are the languages? Sanskrit, Prakrit and Tamil are the oldest languages in our India. Inscriptions. What are the inscriptions? Inscriptions means pillars which was established by the kings of the rulers of the kingdom. These are established, these inscriptions. Inscriptions also giving us information about the past. Okay, these are the written in source of metal, gold or some rock. okay, rock paintings, these all are available in the inscriptions. Kings records of victories in battles, so kings records also there in inscriptions. The kings also established how they war, and at that time war strategy, these all are the whatever they want to give the message to the people, they establish the inscription, and through this we can know about the past. Next one, what is BC? BC we are using BC, AD, CE, these all shortcut forms we are using. So what is the full form of these words? We will see. BC means before Christ, before Christ. So before Christ, which period is there? Before Christ, birth of the before the birth of the Jesus Christ, this period was called as a BC. BC means before Christ. AD, after birth of the Jesus, we are calling it is a AD. AD means Anno Domini. What is the meaning of AD? Anno Domini, in the year of the Lord. CE, CE means common era. CE means common era. BCE means before common era. BCE means before common era. CE means common era. BCE means before common era. Okay. BP, before or present. BP means before or present, used sometimes they used in our history books. We can find out the BP in some of the shortcut forms. BP means before present. Okay, inscriptions contains both languages and script. Scholars understand by displacement. Famous appearment, Egypt also Egyptian civilization. In Egyptian civilization also we can know all these inscriptions. So when was this Egyptian civilization came into flourished or came into existed? In the how many years back? It is 5,000 years back. This Egyptian civilization came into existed. Rosetta town stone inscriptions in 3 different languages. Rosetta town is also there. So in that stone inscriptions are in 3 different languages. At that time the people, they used symbols. So not in a written language, they used symbols to write the languages. That is their script or lipi in Telugu. 1 in Greek and 2 in Egyptian forms. So Greek, Egyptian, India, Prakrit, these all are the different forms of the languages in the ancient time or ancient period of India. And Harappan civilization is also some of the connectivity with the Egyptian civilization and Indus Valley civilization, Harappan civilization, Mesopotamian civilization. These all are the first existed civilizations in the history of world. So in the coming classes we are going to learn about all these civilizations. What are the first civilizations, where it was started, how it was started, what are the kings and queens names, how they were established and how they ruled. These all are in coming chapters we are going to learn.